Hello Scorpio, welcome in. Now we are doing your last 2 weeks of July. Feels like I just spoke to you the other day and we were chatting about the beginning of July. So now we are going to check in to see what you need to focus on for the last 2 weeks of July. In July, it has been a nice month. It's been about getting back to your center, which I've been telling every single sign over and over again. Get back to your center, check in with yourself. And you being a water sign, it's quite difficult and easy for you to get back to your center, but now that we've got Mercury going back into direct, it does help you focus a little bit more on the mental side of your life, so you can take a breath of fresh air and you can sort of ease back into your emotional world and you can find your voice again. So let's see what's coming through for you, Scorpio. What do you need to focus on for the next 2 weeks of July? Let's see what's coming through for you, Scorpio. What do you need to focus on? And we've got you are the muse. And we have fierce serenity. Oh, nobody needs to tell you that. So we've got the beautiful strength card here, which is a major arcana in the tarot, but this is an oracle deck. So this is just saying that you can be sincere in your fierceness, right? And then you've got you are the muse. You've got the empress, which is the most beautiful, nurturing energy. And you know, Scorpio, you're not very high on the list of nurturing self. So remember that you are the muse. You are the person that is the inspiration for your life. Nobody else. You are specifically that muse. And after that is an extension of you. You can realize how fierce you are. And if you look at the chakras here, you've got the beautiful blue chakra, which is your throat chakra, which is telling you exactly what I said to you. So you can be a more emotional, a fresh cycle in your life. You can take charge. You can breathe a breath of fresh air, and you can lead with your voice again. And then the muse has got this beautiful third eye, sacral chakra, and a little bit of heart chakra energy here, which is again bringing you back to that nurturing, which is bringing you back to creation, which is bringing you back to realize that you're the most important person in your life, Scorpio. And I think you got that message in your July message as well. But I'm going to use my very kind tarot here to see what is coming through for you for the next 2 weeks. How can you step into this? What are you stepping into? What don't you see coming? Right, let's see what you don't see coming, Scorpio, and what can you step into for the next 2 weeks of July. Right, Scorpio, what are you stepping into for the next 2 weeks of July? July, Scorpio. Okay, let's have a look here. Okay, and we have the universe card. Oh, look at this. This is awesome. This really is awesome for you. You've got victory and success, which is the Four of Wands, I think. Yes, it is. So it's recognition. It's something to say to you, whatever you are ending, whatever you are going through right now, you are doing it in the right way. The universe is giving you its support. It's saying to you, I have your back. Keep going, Scorpio. Keep going, because that is all you can do through change, through any kind of heartbreak, through any kind of challenges. You know, the new moon gave you that go ahead kind of energy of not listening to delays and just pushing yourself forward. And now we're moving into Leo season, which is about ambitions, which is about the sun sign of Leo being confident, and that gives us all that energy where you have ample opportunities to climb up the ladder and follow yourself forward. So it's complete sort of coming home to yourself again. And then we've got the full moon at the end of the month, which is stand back and admire your handiwork. And this is what this is saying to you. So when you are at the end of a cycle and you feel like you need a little bit more nurturing, but you feel like a little bit of a push, Spirit is saying you've got that fierce power. You've got that fierce just to give it one more push in that change. One step at a time, one step at a little time. And that is how you make friends with the change. That is how you don't let failure go to your heart. That is how that you realize, okay, fine, I have to just keep going because everything will be all right in the end. And we all fear change, okay? It's changes, we all want to be secure and safe in our own familiarity, but this is where you feel a little bit unbalanced because your soul needs to experience. So being comfortable and sitting there in that same old doesn't give you experiences of where you need to be going in your life. And your quality of your life and the richness of the possibilities that you can have moving through a breakthrough is what your soul needs to experience right now. So you're being nurtured, and you've been given this fierce serenity card to say you've got it. So it's really a push energy through this. If you've been feeling very disconnected, and as I said, emotionally disconnected from your life, Scorpio, this is to say to you, the next 2 weeks in the new Leo energy, have confidence. Take what you've learned from the previous season. You don't want to repeat anything that maybe caused you some issues there. You don't want to maybe speak out of turn. You don't want to use your little scorpion tail to destroy what's behind you. This is saying that a cycle has now come to an end, and it's now time to close that chapter. That is now in the past, and what you're moving towards, how you can step into this, is to understand that you're on a winning streak. And you know that wheel that goes around? This is the next 2 weeks of bringing a lot of emotional clearing, a lot of doing, a lot of clearing paths away for you. And you might even feel a little bit of nostalgia along the way, like, oh, I used to do it that way. I'm not sure if I'm strong enough to do it this way anymore. But remember, you've got this beautiful You Are the Muse card. So this is your journey to tapestry. This is your handiwork coming on. And as I said to you just now, you can stand back and admire your handiwork. And it looks like that you also have the recognition from others as well. So that is an awesome message for you. It's a very general message, but I think, Scorpio, you don't need anything too heavy right now. I think your July message was quite a heavy one. So this is just putting the balance right. Remember to use crystals that are around you. Remember to use the energy that you can navigate through. Remember to use nature. Remember to connect with your animals. Connect with your besties. Go out and have a little bit of a lunch with them if you need to balance out yourself. And if you want to recluse and just stay at home and do a television day with knitting and crocheting, you do that. Or if you're a guy and you want to go home and do something masculine, you do it. Not that females can't do anything masculine, just what I'm trying to say is do what you need to do, Scorpio. It's not a month to jump up and scream and shout. All right, look at that. Look at this. You're at the end of a life cycle in your life. You're at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you now. It's literally this card combination. You're at the end of a cycle of your life. Here is happiness waiting for you. My goodness me, Scorpio. What a lovely little message. And I felt like it wasn't anything to go, okay, you got something coming up, you have to do this and you have to do that. So let's see what your angel message is. You are being guided by unseen forces. Have faith. All is well. All is well. Just believe in yourself. You are the muse. You are the most incredibly strong person. You are the muse. You're the inspiration of your own life. Beautiful, beautiful message, Scorpio. I really love that. All right, take care and leave me a comment to tell me what's happening and what is ending. I'd love to know and how you resonate with this. I'll chat to you soon.